Hey guys, Ashen here. The show literally just ended, actually, like 2 minutes ago, 3 minutes ago. So, I'm gonna give off my thoughts and my correct predictions and my wrong predictions. So first up here we have the Elimination Chamber match, the Women's Elimination Chamber match, which I was correct on that order. I was wrong on the people starting the match. I said it was going to be Liv and Bianca, but it was instead Liv and Naomi, which I was thinking the moment I posted that video. I was thinking to myself, I said Liv and Bianca. I'm surprised I did not mention Liv and Naomi, but then I was just like, you know what? It doesn't matter. It's probably going to be Liv and Bianca. But no, then Jade Cargill got in the match and beated the absolute living shit out of Naomi. By the way, I'm gonna interchange Naomi and Naomi. I'm sorry, not sorry. So yeah, she beat the hell out of her and then got her stretchered the fuck out. Then after that, the winner of the match was Bianca Belair, which I said my prediction was Alexa Bliss. And I'm not upset. I was actually really excited because the final two was Liv and Bianca. And if y'all watched the last video, I said that I was really scared for this match because I was scared that Liv Morgan was going to win because I did not want to see Liv Morgan fight for the world championship again, more specifically against Rhea Ripley. So I didn't want to see that. So thank God Bianca Belair won. I was cheering like crazy. And then number two, Tiffany and Trish versus Nia and Candice, which was the correct placement. And I predicted in my match that, or I predicted that it was going to be Tiffany and Trish that won, and I said that it was a pretty obvious one who was going to win. But you know, we might as well watch it anyway because it's still wrestling. And it was a good match. I would say it was a pretty good match. But you know. I was correct. It was a pretty obvious match who was going to win. Tiffany and Trish did end up winning. There's not much I can really say about the match. That's all it was. Nothing really story driven happened in the match. Yeah. So number three, I guessed it was going to be Cody and Rock, but instead they moved Cody and Rock down to the final thing. So now everything is off. But I did get every match placement correctly. I got every match placement correctly. I just did not get the Cody and Rock segment placed correctly. So I guess then in that case, number three, Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens. I said it previously that the only reason I got this pay-per-view, the only reason I got Peacock was in order to watch this match. And was it worth it? Yes. By God, yes. This match was fucking amazing. I loved every single fucking second in it. And I loved it. I absolutely fucking loved it. I loved every single second in this match. Every single second. It was almost exactly what I asked for. The only thing I would like to change about the match was more blood, because there was no blood in this match. And I guessed that Kevin Owens was going to win, and I got that right. Kevin Owens did win. And like I said, it was just an amazing match. Oh yeah, Randy Orton returned as well. So it seems like they're going to be building up Kevin Owens versus Randy Orton at WrestleMania. So that seems fun. Number five is the Elimination Chamber match. Number four. Sorry, I wrote it down here. Y'all can look at it. I wrote it down and I have it numbered. Also, my handwriting's not good. And I have it numbered, so that's why I said number five. So, number four, is the Men's Elimination Chamber match, which I guessed that was I predicted that it was going to start out with CM Punk and Drew McIntyre. It did not. It started out with Seth Rollins and CM Punk, I have Punk on my mind right now. It was Seth Rollins and Drew McIntyre. They're the ones who started off the match. And when I saw that they were starting off the match, I kind of was like, oh, yeah, that makes sense. I understand that. You know, I understand the reason why they're doing it. But I did incorrectly guess that CM Punk was going to be in it. Which does suck, because that seemed to happen with both of the Elimination Chamber matches, where I was like, oh, hey, this person's going to start off the match, and so is this person. And I got them wrong, or I got half of them wrong. Either way, the match ended with Seth Rollins stomping out CM Punk, which I have a Twitter account, and I was posting on Twitter that entire time, and I was very much voicing my displeasure of Seth Rollins. Not because he was doing bad, but because I didn't want him to win. I was actually really scared he was going to win because the entire commentary team was like, "Oh hey, Seth Rollins has never won an Elimination Chamber," and I'm like, "Stay it that way, make it stay that way." And then I became a huge fan of Punk during that match because he was kicking out of everything, and I said, "I don't care who wins as long as it's not Seth Rollins." I posted something like that, and then Punk kicked out of, like, I think it was a curb stomp, I think it was, and I was like, holy shit, Punk needs to win. So then I posted, Punk needs to fucking win this shit. And then John Cena, then they eliminated Seth Rollins. He got stomped out, and then John Cena locked in the STF, and then CM Punk was knocked out, so he couldn't tap, but he did pass out. So John Cena defeated CM Punk and then won the Elimination Chamber match. So, another correct prediction. The only prediction I did not get right was the Women's Elimination Chamber match, which I predicted was going to be Alexa Bliss, but it instead was Bianca Belair. So, back to what I was saying, though, that was just, yeah, I was so upset. I even I even tweeted, I hate everything. And then there was this guy who commented under my post, and he said, it was pretty obvious. And I was like, yeah, I fucking know it's obvious, but I wanted to see the match. I wanted to see the fucking match. And I said, I'll probably get used to it in the main event of WrestleMania, but or not in the main event, but during the road to WrestleMania, but currently I'm just not feeling it. And then time for Cody to make his decision, Cody and Rock. And then they added Travis Scott here. They brought in Travis Scott, which I thought it was because they were going to announce that Fiend was going to be WrestleMania's intro theme song. But they didn't do that. Instead, Rock came out with Travis Scott, and then Cody Rhodes told The Rock to go fuck himself. And then after he told him to go fuck himself, John Cena was like, hell yeah, man, fuck that bitch. And then at this point, I was like, okay, John Cena's turning heel. John Cena's either turning heel or they're leaving The Rock out and The Rock is going to be in the triple threat. I don't care. It's one of those two. Either way, what happened was John Cena hugged Cody. They're all excited. And then John Cena decided to kick him in the balls, low blowed him. May you will. So then now Cody Rhodes is getting his ass kicked. They decided to beat the absolute living shit out of him, made him bleed. And now John Cena is a heel, and he's facing off against Cody Rhodes in the main event of WrestleMania, probably night 2. So, main event night 2, most likely, is going to be Cody Rhodes versus John Cena. That's absolutely amazing. If you were to tell me that before, I'd probably be like, oh God, no, man, God, no. But now I'm actually pretty happy about it. I'm actually really ecstatic after watching it. And then the guy fucking tweeted me back, whatever the fuck. He replied under my comment, and he said, "How are you feeling now?" First off, fuck you. Second off, I said I was feeling way fucking better, okay? I'm that's just how it is, okay? Either way, yeah, this was a very great show. It was just a very great show. The weakest one was probably Tiffany and Trish, and the best match was probably Sammy and Kevin. I'd probably give that the best match tonight. I was thinking about giving it to the Men's Elimination Chamber match, but then I started thinking about it. The Men's Elimination Chamber match wasn't great, and it was good, but it wasn't as good. I think the only thing that makes me want to put that as number 1 is the aftermath, what happened after the match. I don't think that it was really having to do with the match. By the way, don't ask why my face just got dark. I think the women's elimination chamber match was better than the men's elimination chamber match. But I just feel like the aftermath of the men's elimination chamber match is what makes me really want to put that match as number 1. But I do think that Sammy and Kevin were the best tonight. And I feel like if I were to rank them, I'd probably put Sammy and Kevin, Liv and Bianca, the women's elimination chamber match. Like, I have Liv versus Bianca right here, okay? Women's Elimination Chamber match, men's Elimination Chamber match, and then Tiffany and Trish, sorry. That's probably the way I would rank them. They're all really good matches. I just felt like that, there were some obviously better ones in it. Uh, and yeah, I was right for the most part. And in fact, I believe that the script got leaked or something, of what was going to happen that night in order. And it did say that, in order, it was going to be exactly what I said. So I was really excited the moment I saw that. But then they started doing Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn. So I was like, wow, okay, fuck, yeah, fine, sure, fuck, fine. I'm really glad that they waited until the men's elimination chamber match. There's just one question I have about it that's very confusing. And I know it's wrestling. I know it's scripted, but it's more just like, what if John Cena didn't win? Because John Cena probably would have lost if it wasn't for Seth. Let's be honest with ourselves. So what if John didn't win, and what if Cody did accept? That's just my biggest questions. Like, what would The Rock's plan be? Like, oh fuck, John Cena lost. Oh shit. Oh fuck. That's just what I think. I don't know. I'm confused about that. Yeah. Either way, I think that's where I'm gonna end my video off here. So far, my predictions were pretty good. I would say at least I got 2 out of 5 placements right, and 3 out of 4 winners right. I also did technically correctly guess that, who was it? I technically correctly guessed that, oh fuck, who was it? That Cody Rhodes wasn't gonna give up his soul or whatever the fuck. But at the end of the day, John Cena did take the offer, and I didn't say anyone else was going to take it. I just said that Cody Rhodes wasn't going to give up his soul. So, and that was mainly because I was relying on the promo to be in the middle of the show and not after the show. If it happened after elimination match or the men's elimination chamber match, I would have been like, okay, the winner of that match is going to turn heel. That's what I would have said, but I didn't know about that, so I had to make my guesses. Either way, thank you all for watching. I appreciate y'all for everything y'all have done for me. And yeah, bye.